Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I've got a haul, and these are all Glossier products. So some of them I used today, so I'll insert some close-ups and things of what these look like on my skin, and let's go ahead and get into it. So I previously bought some things from Glossier, and I did a video, I can link it below, a lot of their skincare. But this time when I was placing the order, I focused a lot more on their makeup because I've heard some good things about them, but I also got a couple more skincare items that I wanted to try. So if I don't mention something that you're curious about in this video, check out the other one because I probably mentioned it in that. I've pretty much bought everything Glossier sells. No joke. I mean, honestly, I think I literally bought one of everything they sell. So check that video if I don't mention it today. Of course, I will have links for all of the products I mentioned today down below as well if you are interested. Let's start with their most famous product. This is the Glossier Boy Brow. I bought it in the shade brown, and it's just this tiny spoolie, and you just brush it through your brows. I'll insert right now a little clip of me with it in my brows. I was pretty impressed. I thought there's no way, like, remember the Benefit Gimme Brow? I say remember, it's still around. But the Benefit Gimme Brow, I really just didn't like, and I think it was because I never could be precise with it. And I feel the same way about this. I really feel like they're pretty much the exact same product. Maybe this is a little bit better. I was impressed in that it filled them out a lot more than I thought it would, but I had to keep cleaning the edges because the like kind of colored gel, and I'll show you, it truly is, you know, a colored product. It would get all over the skin, so I'd clean it up, or like where my brows are naturally thinner, it wouldn't fill it out as much as I wanted. So I felt like I still had sparse areas to fill in. So I went back through, and I'm not really totally happy with the way my brows look today, but I filled it in with just a drugstore. I think it was like a L'Oreal little brow pencil. I filled it in the rest of the way because I really wasn't satisfied. Now, if I were in a hurry, but see, even then, I feel like since I can't be precise, it almost takes me longer because I'm cleaning up the edges. But if you've got really thick brows and they don't really need a lot of shaping or filling in, this would be perfect because it'll darken them, kind of shape them enough, and then you can go. But if you're like me and you do darken your brows a little bit and you need to fill them in a little bit, I don't think you'll like this as much as other people do. That's my honest opinion. The next product I was so pleasantly surprised by. This is the Glossier Perfecting Skin Tint. Now, they don't have a lot of shades. I have it in light. So the thing about this is it's not a crazy full coverage foundation. I'm wearing it today. You can probably see some of my imperfections. But I applied it with a beauty blender, which, it soaks up a lot of this. This is a very liquidy, squeezy tube. I'll show you. Very liquid foundation. Very, very liquid. It made my skin look so naturally beautiful. Like it was kind of glowy, not crazy glowy, but just glowy enough. And I'll insert a clip here so you can see it. You can still see my imperfections, as I said. But I feel like for every day, it looked so much healthier than when I'm caking on other foundations that they probably still don't cover as well, but they make my skin look dull or dry. This made my skin look so healthy. Like it was kind of crazy. So I thought I was prepared to maybe not be impressed, and I was so impressed. And like I said, I applied it actually with my L'Oreal Beauty Sponge, which is like my favorite right now, over the Beauty Blender, over anything. I'm obsessed with it. I use it every day. But it covered enough. It was very healthy looking, and I think it applied really well with the Beauty Blender. I think if you just rubbed it in, I mean, it's like a tinted moisturizer, but prettier. The next product that I tried today is the concealer. It's their Stretch Concealer. It comes in a little pot. It didn't cover as much. I ended up going in with like a concealing mineral powder, because I just felt like I needed more, especially for me today filming. Now, for every day, it was comfortable. It really didn't hide my dark circles. It definitely sunk into fine lines. I just felt like this is one of those things that you can find a better one in the drugstore. If you're dying to try it, I mean, like I said, it's a very emollient, almost moisturizing feel to it. So if you are really dry there, you actually might really like it. But it's so emollient that it does sink into those fine lines very heavily. It doesn't cover very well, so it kind of depends on what you need. If you're a lot younger and you really don't have a lot to cover, but you still want to use a concealer, it would probably be beautiful on your skin. But if you have mature skin, it really would depend. But like I said, it really sinks into those fine lines, like more than any concealer I've ever tried. Does that mean I'm never going to use it? I think I'll still use it because like I said, it's moisturizing. It kind of feels good on your skin. it just doesn't look as good. Next thing I tried was this Glossier Cloud Paint. The names of their products are so cute, they make you want to try them. And if you guys have seen, I was dying, and if I can find the video, I'll link it. But Suave did this campaign where it was this commercial where they had a bunch of people try this new expensive hair care by Evouse, which is Suave spelled backwards. So they're trying it, and the packaging honestly looks like Glossier packaging, like white with light pink, very trendy, very much what a lot of us are drawn into. And so they try it and they're like, yeah, this is so amazing. My hair has never looked better. And then, of course, at the end they reveal, well, actually it was Suave, you idiots. No, I'm kidding. They're like, actually it was Suave. And they're like, what? No way, this is crazy. And I loved it because it's so true. We all get so sucked into how cute the packaging is. I am totally guilty of that. And I don't know that there's a remedy other than just knowing that. But that's why I was excited to do this video, because I want to be able to debunk and let you guys know, okay, yes, the packaging for all of Glossier's products are so cute, but what's actually good and what's actually not. So far I would say the concealer, nah. The foundation, yes. Boy brow, it just depends on what you like. So this next one is all over the place right now. It's their Cloud Paint. I got it in the shade Dusk. This is a creamy blush. I'm sure you could wear it other ways. It's very creamy. It's a really pretty color. I'm wearing it today. I don't think it's the most super obvious thing in the world. What I did is I put this on my hand like this. I took just a little e.l.f. stipple brush and I stippled it onto my cheeks. Then, it's kind of punchy the first time you put it on. So then I took my sponge, my L'Oreal sponge, that had a little bit of the foundation, and I kind of cleaned it up on top of it just to kind of meld it into the rest of my skin. It looks so natural and healthy. I thought about going back in today and putting on more blush to make it look more, I've got all these lights on and stuff. But I thought no, because I loved the way, like if you could see me in person, if I could ever capture that on film, it never happens, but it's so beautiful and healthy. And with this foundation, I was looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, gosh, I feel like I look like a normal human being. It doesn't look like I've got tons of makeup on my face, but I feel like my skin looks healthy and glowing. And I haven't felt this way about products in a long time. Of course, they have other shades. I might, if I place another order at some point in the future, I would probably try another shade too, just because I really liked this one, but I want maybe more of a pink one as well. The next thing, another famous product of theirs, is their Halo Scope. I don't know why I struggled to say that. It's in the shade Quartz. I'm wearing this today as well. And again, I thought about putting on another highlighter, but I thought, no, I love how healthy this looks. So it has this little core that is a little bit lighter than the outer ring, but it's just a cream highlight stick. It's so natural, but not natural. But it's so beautiful. It reminds me of my RMS Beauty Living Luminizer or my Master Mixer, where it's in a pot and you put it on. It's like a stick version of that. If you mix Master Mixer and Living Luminizer all in one, you get this one. Anyway, but I love it because it looks so natural and it looks like your skin is glowing from within. It's not even necessarily shimmery or glittery. It's just glowy and it's so amazing. And I'm not big on stick highlights. So the way that I applied this was I actually did straight up go put a strip on, and then I grabbed my L'Oreal sponge and I just blended it in that way. And I also tried just dotting it on so there wasn't as much and blending that in as well. Either way works. So if you're intimidated by these, just use your beauty sponge and don't feel intimidated. Just put it on and blend it in, and it blends in so seamlessly. So it doesn't end up looking, in my opinion, like a strip as long as you blend it that way. Of course, you could also dip your finger in it, dot it on that way. There's a million ways to apply it, but if you've been intimidated by this kind of a product, don't be, just use a sponge. I'm moving on to my balm.coms. So I had tried their balm.com. It's a lip balm, very much like petroleum jelly. There's no scent, lasts forever. They are marketing it not necessarily just as a lip balm, but it's a skin salve. You can put it on your cuticles, your elbows, anything that's dry. And in that way, I really do feel like it's just petroleum jelly in a thing. The first ingredient is petrolatum, and then they have other stuff. So, just keep that in mind. However, now I own 2 of those. I have one at work, and then now I have one here. But then I got some of the flavored ones. I should have just started with the flavored ones because these are so much better. The original is good if you're gonna put it on your cuticles and stuff. I would say use the original, but if you're genuinely wanting it just for a lip balm, I recommend the flavored. So the mint one, I put it back in the box. I don't know why, because I've been using this all week. It's, first of all, the packaging, I know, but it's so cute. It's got the mint and a light blue lid. Oh my gosh. And it's the same formula, but it's minty, and it does kind of give that tingle, not too much, but if you like just a little bit of minty tingle, you will love this. And I, to be honest, love that. And it smells like mint chocolate chip cookies, mint chocolate chip ice cream, not cookies, I guess, whatever. So, highly recommend this. Now, the coconut one I've only smelled, I haven't actually worn. I love coconuts. So let's smell it again. Okay, so the light peach packaging and then the darker like tangerine colored lid. Oh my gosh, these are so good. They're a very thick formula, so if you don't like thick, like I said, like petroleum jelly, you won't like this. Oh my gosh, okay. It smells like coconut, but I have to say there's like this weird hint of like buttered popcorn smell. And when you get, if you get this and smell it, you're gonna know exactly what I mean. It smells like coconuts, but it also kind of smells like, you know how the Jelly Bellies, they have the buttered popcorn flavor? It's really weird. It has that smell too. So I would say out of all of them, I would recommend the mint, but the coconut is nice. They're just so nice. Now, do I think that these heal your lips if they're chapped? Not necessarily. And that's why I keep saying it really is like petroleum jelly, because I feel like it protects your lips, but it's not necessarily healing them. Now the mint one feels like it's doing more. I've only been using it for a week, so I don't know genuinely if it is, but I will say the original, I really don't feel that it's healing chapped lips. It's just protecting them, which really is what most lip balms do for you anyway. Your lips naturally, you know, regenerate all the time, so it's kind of a natural cycle sometimes for your lips to be chapped, and then, but if your lips are genuinely really chapped, maybe you're sick or they're windbur, I don't think this is necessarily the product for you. All right, so, oh my gosh, I'm gonna do the skincare at the end. One thing, well, this is kind of in the middle. It's kind of skincare, but I do have some lip products. So this is the Glossier Soothing Face Mist. It's their rose water spray. It just says use anytime to refresh your skin. It's got water, rose water, glycerin, okay, a couple other things. So let's see how the sprayer is. Oh, it definitely smells like rose. The sprayer seems all right. You know, if you hold it far enough away, I don't want to spray my face right now because I don't know how much it's gonna change what I already put on my face, but it smells really nice. It definitely has that rosy smell. So I'm excited to give this a try. This is one of those things that I think, especially like in the winter when you're just like, gosh, your skin's kind of parched and nothing looks good on your dry skin if you're like me. This might be the nicest thing to just spray everywhere, and I might even throw this in my gym bag. Although really my face does not need any more moisture at the gym. Anyway, so I'm excited to try this. I really don't know yet how I feel, so this I'll have to update you on. All right, so a lip gloss I bought is their Glossier lip gloss in clear. It's just straight up clear. Why did I buy a clear lip gloss? So it looks like it's got this like light pink tint to it, even though it's clear. The doe foot is like one of those flattened doe foots, my favorite. Those are my absolute favorite. It just, I mean, it's just a clear gloss, but I'm liking putting these kinds of glosses on top of lipsticks lately. I'm just so out of the matte craze right now, and I just feel like I'm digging lip glosses right now, especially spring and summer. I'm just into it, the juicy, juicy lips. So it feels a little bit sticky. Maybe not too sticky, but it does feel sticky. Okay, next is the Generation G, like Glossier, Sheer Matte Lipstick. I bought it in the shade Cake, and it's just got plain white packaging with their logo, and it's just a little, really simple little roll up. And it's definitely sheer, definitely matte. It's a pretty color though. It's just simple. And like I said, it is sheer, but it's matte, but almost in a satin way where you think it actually might be comfortable. It's not like a thick matte lipstick putting on. So this again is gonna be that perfect spring and summer lip color where you're not fussing with it, you're not worried about it when you're out and about, but it just looks nice and it makes your lips look healthy and flushed. So I got a couple more skincare items. I bought their Moisturizing Moon Mask. It's a soothing face treatment. It says apply a thick layer to moist skin, allow to soak in for 20 minutes. I love sheet masks. I genuinely love sheet masks, but sometimes I don't want to fuss with having to keep it on my face whether I'm getting a bath or working out, you know, whatever it is. So sometimes I like just a straight up mask that I can just slather on. I have the little e.l.f. mask application tool, so I dip that way I'm not dipping my fingers every time. I'll dip that in and spread it out. So this one's meant to be soothing. The other one I bought is the Mega Greens Galaxy Pack detoxifying face mask, and it's the same thing. You let it, this one dries after 20 minutes. This one, since it's more soothing, I think it just soaks in. So I'm excited to give this a try. This one's more of a white texture, you know, white creamy texture. This one's more of a thick texture. So the last product I bought this time around was their set of serums. This is called The Supers set, and it's their 3 serums. I've already tried one and I really, really love it. And I have their Super Bounce already, so I'm gonna save this one for when I run out. But these serums are expensive, and I'm trying out a bunch of products from the skincare brand The Ordinary, and they are really, really inexpensive. They're known for selling pure ingredients for really, really cheap. And so as I'm trying, I ordered a lot from them. As I'm trying those out, I'm trying to compare them to these more expensive serums because I'd love to be able to do a review of The Ordinary, a really thorough one. I'm still trying a lot of them out because there's a lot to, and I want to see how it affects my skin. So since I want that to be a very informed review, I'm taking my time, but I'm wanting to compare it to these more expensive serums and say, you know, do you need to buy these? Because if you can get basically the same thing for like 1/4 of the price, why would you not, you know? Of course they have the cute packaging though, but I love this Super Bounce serum. I've been using it every day. It has hyaluronic acid, vitamin B5. It genuinely is amazing. These I have not tried though. This is the Super Glow, and it's vitamin C and magnesium. So it's supposed to, of course, make your skin a little bit more glowy. This is a really thin serum, very, very thin. The other one's more of like a true serum. So I'm excited to give this a try. This might be one I maybe put on in the mornings because I do currently use my Caudalie one that I love. And then I also got the Super Pure, and it says it's to calm breakout prone skin. So this one has what's in it. Again, this is a really thin one as well, but it's got niacinamide and zinc. Now, I know that there's a niacinamide and zinc serum because I have it from The Ordinary and it's way cheaper. So I don't necessarily have breakout prone skin, so I'm not the best resource for that if you do have that. However, you know, I do get breakouts from time to time, and so I have used that niacinamide serum, and I do feel like it's calmed down. Like I'll break out here from time to time, and I do feel like it's helped a lot. So it's an awesome set. It's really expensive, but I like that you kind of get everything you could possibly need for your skin, you know, maybe more glowy, maybe just a treatment for moisture, maybe more of a clearing breakout. So it's cool if you want all 3, but it's really expensive. So hopefully this was helpful. I know not all of these I've tried yet, but the ones that I have, I tried to, you know, give you everything I know about them so far. Like I said, if there was a Glossier product you're curious about that I didn't mention, check out the other video. I probably mentioned it in that one. And other than that, I hope that you will subscribe and catch more of my videos, and I'll see you guys in my next one.